is the X Sports Network.
Going the distance with local sports.
Comprehensive care with a compassionate touch. That will always be the guarantee at Encompass Healthcare in Etheridge, Tennessee. Whether you're looking for primary or urgent care, x-ray services, or weight loss treatments, the team at Encompass is equipped to serve your needs today. The doors are open Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5 and from 8 to noon on Fridays. Make an appointment with providers Kendra Brown, Tori Cox, or Ellie Brown today. That's Encompass Healthcare, located on Highway 43 North in Etheridge, next door to Chapman Tire.
And welcome everybody to Ralph Benson Memorial Gym, getting you ready for a rivalry renewed tonight as the Eagles of Summertown take on the Wildcats of Lawrence County. This is AJ Good, joined alongside by Clint Brazier, getting the band back together once again here tonight. As after a year absence, Clint, these two are going to meet up once again on the hardwood.
Yeah, AJ, I try to get out and they pull me back in. But no, it's been so good to be back home. First time I'm getting to witness this light show. Boy, Lawrence County can come up with some money somewhere.
Yeah, I'd like to know where they got it.
Goodness. We're going to pull an audit around here. Folks at Summertown's going to be mad. But now let me say this. This is a rivalry that needs to be played every year. I told you when I walked in, you know, it wasn't a bigger crowd as what I thought. Well, that was 30 minutes ago. And this place is pretty well full, especially on the Lawrence County side. The Summertown side is full bottom row. But then top, you know, you've still got some places to sit. But what an environment on a Tuesday night in December.
It is actually rivalry week for Lawrence County. You can also probably say the same for Summertown. Lawrence County has this game tonight, then they go to Loretto on Friday, and Summertown gets Mount Pleasant on Friday.
Yeah,
so that's rivalries abound for everybody this week.
It's getting to the fun part of basketball season. You know, November you try to figure out where you are. You try to figure out who you can trust. You try to get some kids playing time that maybe hadn't had any. Now you're kind of at the spot where, all right, let's see what we got. It's good to have this. Now, this game means a lot, but it's also good to play a game like this that at the end of the day, it's not going to hurt you district-wise, but, boy, it's going to hurt you pride-wise.
Right,
so you're going to this may be the first game you see Summertown and Lawrence County both play with probably the most passion they've played yet.
Take a look at both sides. Summertown coming in at 2-3 overall under fifth-year head coach Jeremy Jean. Lawrence County coming in at 4-2 overall under a fourth year in her second stint in Wendy Scott. Starting lineup for the Lady Cats tonight, changing it up just a little bit. Got Tevi Statham, Ryan Hughes, Cabry Tinham, Leah Dixon, and the freshman out of Etheridge, Kamaya Bryce, after back-to-back games in double figures, will get the start for Lawrence County tonight. Clint, they won their first two games, pretty wide margins, but their best competition that they've played, Lincoln County and Richland, both very close losses, but then bounced back with big wins against Lewis County and Columbia. And again, playing another good team, needing to get a win tonight to kind of get some momentum and get some confidence within themselves that they can beat good teams.
I'll be honest with you, I think the same goes for both squads tonight. Summertown, you know, they won their season opener. I think Summertown's 3-2.
I've got
4-2.
I've got
2 and 3. Summertown's 2 and 3 as well. So Summertown's really looking to see what they've got. They're trying to figure out the same thing, I think, as Lawrence County. You're needing a win. You've had two close, let's call them a semi-close. They were close until the fourth quarter got away from Wayne County, and then you got blew out.
Yeah.
They got blew out. Was it Riverdale?
Page, yeah.
who's probably could win a state championship in 4A.
Right.
But still, you're looking for something for a confidence builder, but now you're looking at Lawrence County on the same hand. The only common opponent is Lincoln County. Summertown did beat Lincoln County the first game of the year, but that was at Summertown, and it was the first game of the year. Lawrence County lost on the road in a close one to Lincoln County, so I think you can kind of wash those because they were both close games. So this is going to be interesting to see what happens.
We sounded like the CFP committee trying to compare Miami and Notre Dame.
Now listen, let's get on that real quick before we get on this basketball game. Everybody's making a big deal about Notre Dame not getting in and Notre Dame not getting in. Well, my thing is, why? And I don't like Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
But if anybody's got a reason to gripe, how does Miami get in over Vanderbilt with 2 losses against Louisville and SMU?
Right.
And Vanderbilt's 2 losses are at Texas and at Alabama.
But BYU's 2 losses, Texas Tech.
That's what I'm saying.
Everyone's got
the championship game cost BYU.
Yeah.
It didn't cost Bama.
Starting lineup.
Some of our rants tomorrow.
There we go. Yeah, we're going to be talking about that for a while on X Sports Live tomorrow. Starting lineup for Summertown: Tess Long, Ella Busby, Ellie Lou Mason, Gabby Long, and Zoe Bonner. Summertown in the blue, Lawrence County in the white. Summertown going from left to right, Lawrence County from right to left. We'll get ready here for this rivalry renewed on the X Sports Network, and the Wildcats will have the ball to start things off. Tenden brings over the timeline, man-to-man by the Lady Eagles to start off. Hughes down low to Dixon, left-handed layup off the glass and in, and just like that, Lady Cats with a 2-0 lead.
And that was easy.
Ryan Hughes is actually the team's leader in assists this year, and that most of them have come off that play right there designed to Leah Dixon. Tess Long at the top of the key, gets that taken away by Cabry Tennant. Tennant goes the other way, left-handed layup, gets it off the glass and in. Lady Cats up 4-0.
Great left-handed finish by Tennant over Busby, who's a great defender.
The other side, Busby. Hands over to Gabby Long. Long drives into the paint. Kicks out. That pass is tipped and out of bounds and will stay with the Lady Eagles.
I tell you, I don't know if it's Lawrence County's defense early is smothering or if Summertown's offense is just slow. But they're getting penetration and then just stopping and kind of just throwing some weak passes outside the perimeter. That one almost got taken away.
Bonner to Long. Now over to Gabby Long. Busby up the top of the key. Guarded by Bryce. Busby drives. Skip pass over to Tess Long at the right wing. She'll try an NBA range 3. Hits it.
Tennant let her have it.
Might need to close the gap there as Long goes from well beyond the arc.
You let them try one. Now you can get on her.
Tennant brings over the timeline, calls out the play. Busby comes to bring pressure. Lobs over to Dixon at the left wing. Dixon a bounce pass to Bryce, and that's taken away into the hands of Long. And on the other side, Summertown loses that, and that will be both sides trading turnovers here in the early going.
Yeah, that's too early for Summertown. Just a little loose with the basketball. Like I said, they're getting penetration, but when it comes time to either get it to the rim or kick it out, that's when it's all falling apart. Good crossover by 10-2.
Tennant at the top. The key picks up her dribble. Bounce pass now over to Dixon. Dixon tries to throw it to Hughes. Finds it to Hughes. Hughes drives. Left-handed layup. No, but she is fouled, and she'll go to the line here to shoot 2. We'll go on Bonner, her first and the team's first.
I tell you, it's one name to watch out for, Zoe Bonner, just a freshman. And she's got a bright future ahead of her. We're going to be talking about her for a few years.
Volleyball and basketball.
Yes.
Hughes hits the first. Hughes much improved at the free throw line this season. Next shot up and in. She's almost an 80% free throw shooter after being just above 50% a year ago. Busby races over the timeline. Bryce on her. Drives into the paint, picks up her dribble, kicks out the Tess Long, almost taken away by Tennant. Long drives, kicks the Busby. She'll try corner 3. Off the front of the iron, no. And coming with the rebound is Busby, and she gets fouled. She'll go to the line here to shoot 2.
That ought to show anybody, especially these young kids watching, that's why you follow your shot. Ella did a great job. She could read that it was going to be short, did a good job getting around her box out, getting it going up. Couldn't get it to fall, but she's going to draw the contact and get 2 out of it.
First shot up, in and out, no good.
She ought to get half a point for that. That went down in. I got a message from Cody Harrington, said he's got his turned all the way up and can barely hear us. So Anybody else that's got my number that may be the same way, if you can barely hear this, text me and AJ or Will. Let us know.
Tennant brings over the timeline after Busby hits one of two. Tennant kicks over the Statham, the transfer out of Collinwood. Statham's pass finds Hughes. Hughes struggles with it, goes up, no, but she is fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot two.
If that's on Bonner, that's her second. I think they're going to get Ellie Lou Mason with it, but a great job by Hughes just keeping that alive, drawing another foul. Going back to the foul line where she's perfect.
That is on Mason, her first and the team's second. 5:47 remaining here in the first quarter. First shot up, hits it. It's going to bring Lena Brown into the game. She will come in for Bonner.
Tell you what, that's been a pleasant surprise too. I know she's a transfer from here, but Lena's coming off the bench, giving some much-needed post minutes.
That goes off the side of the iron, and fight for the loose ball will be a jump ball, and that will go to Summertown.
Great job by Dixon, though. You know, that should have been a rebound that should have been secured, and she just kept it alive. Leah Dixon.
7-4 is the Lawrence County lead. 5:45 remaining here in the first. Oh no, what? Oh, got a bit of a holdup here.
Well, I've had two people that say they can hear us good.
Yeah.
So Cody, you must need to go get your ears checked.
We have plenty of hearing aid centers in town, don't we?
We got a lot of people that need to go see them too.
I'm glad you said.
Lawrence County trying to press now. Summertown does a good job getting by it.
Tess Long now over to Busby straight away. Busby crosses over, kicks out the long. Fakes the three. Pull-up jumper coming up. Off the back of the iron, no.
I think they're going to get Brown for a push underneath, trying to get position on Dixon. And I tell you, AJ, I didn't say anything the first couple of times, but that's twice I've noticed. We've done a really good job driving, kicking out to the shooter, but the shooter wasn't ready to shoot. Right. You got to be ready to catch it and shoot it.
Yeah, Lawrence County is going to get out there in a hurry if you're not ready for it.
Because that's going to happen when you got a young team with, Tess Long. She's a young kid, just a sophomore, and just got to do a little bit more work right before you get the shot. Now we're going to get a walk, and I didn't see that on Tennant.
Nope. Tennant will be her first turnover, and that's the team's second. Both sides with two turnovers. 5:24 remaining here in the first. Gabby Long gets it in the Mason, back out the Long. Long guarded by Statham. Lawrence County will back off the pressure. Now Long races over the timeline. Pass to Mason is off of Hughes, out of bounds, and will stay with the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, Ellie Lou wasn't ready for that, but it hit her. So me and Timmy used to say, hit her in a bad spot, right in the hands.
Long takes it out, left of the basket, and that one finds Busby somehow. Busby and Tennant fighting for it, and that one will stay with Summertown.
I'm going to say this. Whoever Tennant's guarding, I'm going to put her farthest away from the ball. I'm not throwing an entry pass to whoever she's guarding.
Let her hang out by the L and the C, never leave. Give it to Brown at the free throw line. Nice pass here to Tess Long, layup up and in, and it's a one-point game.
Great little Euro step. With Tennant getting called for that walk, I was waiting on Tess to get called for it too, but great job, Tess. She got 5 of the Summertown 6.
Tennant steps back for three. Off the front of the arm, no. Offensive rebound, Dixon, no. And that gets knocked out of bounds over to Summertown.
Boy, Dixon had it. Looked like she was going to put it right back in, and just a little too hard off the glass.
About to reach the midway point in the first. Busby races over the timeline, guarded by Bryce. Busby drives, goes up, gets fouled, and she will go to the line here to shoot two.
It's a good job by Ella. Nothing really there, but she made something out of nothing. Going to get to the foul line. Got a chance to try to tie this thing up with 4:40 to go in the first.
Bryce picks up the foul, her first, team second. Busby in the line to shoot two, 1 of 2 on her first 2 attempts. Hits the first. Lily Lloyd coming in for Bryce. Bryce on her first start of her career at Lawrence County. Lloyd, who's been a regular starter, comes the 6th man off the bench as Busby hits them both. It's a 1-point Summertown lead, their first of the evening. Zoe Bonner now comes in for Ellie Lou Mason.
Yeah, Coach Busby, he's got about 7. He's got about 7 that'll sub in and out pretty regularly. You'll see Izzy Garland. She'll get in at some point.
Statham races over the timeline, left-handed layup too strong. And Brown comes up with a rebound. Another point-blank miss by the Lady Cats. Now quickly the other way, Tess Long goes up, gets her shot blocked, and saved by Lloyd, throws it right to Brown, goes up, gets fouled, and she will go to the line here to shoot two.
That's a great effort by Lawrence County, and then some bad luck. As they tried to save it, it goes right to bound. But a great job, Lena Brown, being in the right place, going up, drawing the contact, even up the fouls, 3 and 3.
Brown the line here to shoot 2. First shot up. Hits it, nothing but net. Next shot on its way and hits them both.
Emerson Frank's also one of those. She's going to come in now. Looks like she's going to give Tess a break.
Emerson Franks has seen a lot of playing time over the last couple years. 4:22 remaining. Summertown with a 10-7 lead. Lloyd brings it over the timeline. Lady Cats and the Lady Eagles each with 3 fouls already. Bounce pass over to Hughes. Hughes, step back for a long 2 off the back of the iron, no. And the rebound going to be taken by Zoe Bonner.
Let me tell you.
Ooh, good hustle by Dixon.
Between Dixon and Tennant, you better not think you've got a secured rebound, AJ, because they are getting their hands on a lot.
Did this go off? I thought this went off Leah. Yeah, she kicked it.
Yeah, I think it went off her foot, but they're thinking it went off Gabby. It's a bad call there, tough call.
Yeah. It is. We'll stay with Florence
Didn't see
County.
enough to change it.
Anderson Rose will come in for Tevi Statham. A freshman's done great job for the Lady Cats so far.
Well, you know, you can argue that, AJ, but you had the rebound secure, and then you had the second chance secured.
And then Hughes gets the M1 and a chance to tie the game up at 10.
I tell you what, the more I watch Hughes, you know, I think that's the last time I got to see her live. Me and Dusty called the Richland game last year, and I was so impressed with her. That kid just works her tail off.
Go on Gabby Long. It's her first and the team's 4th. And Hughes hits it, and we are tied up at 10. 10 all halfway through the first.
Hughes has got 6 of the 10 for Lawrence County.
Busby. And we're going to get a foul called here against Lawrence County before the shot.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a bad break for Lawrence County, as I think Brown would have had a pretty easy layup.
It's going to go on Lloyd, her first and the team's 4th. Both teams now a foul away from the bonus. Busby at the top of the key, guarded by Lloyd. Has it at the right wing. Picks up her dribble.
A miscommunication here.
Finds Gabby Long, guarded by Rose, senior on a freshman. Long drives and gets fouled. She will go to the line here to shoot 2.
Well, I tell you what, all of a sudden, and it's either side, you get to the paint with a basketball, you're getting to shoot foul shots, AJ.
Absolutely. It's going to go on Rose, her first, team's 5th. So that puts the Lady Eagles in the bonus. So far, Summertown 5 of 6 from the line. Lawrence County 4 of 5. Trying to rival the amount of free throws we had in the Columbia game here on Friday.
You told me that, what, 90 fouls?
Combined fouls in 2 games. As Johnson will come in for Hughes.
Yeah, if this one goes like that, even though I live close, I'm going to cut out early, AJ. I got to work in the morning.
Next shot up, and that rattles in and out, no good. Rose with the rebound. Now Rose going to push the pace. Lobs it down low for Dixon. Dixon goes up, gets it in, and the Lady Cats retake the lead.
It was a great job by Dixon adjusting her shot, but it was even better sealed to get that pass to her.
Dixon now with 4. Long over at the right wing. She'll try a deep 3 off the front of the iron, no, and a rebound by Lloyd. Lloyd pressured by Busby. She'll get it over the timeline. Picks up her dribble, bounce pass to Johnston. Johnson kicks out the Tennant for 3.
Uh-oh.
She hits it. The Lady Cats are up 5.
8-0 run, AJ.
First 3-pointer hit by the Lady Cats. Both sides 1 of 3. Bonner into the paint. That goes off the side of the iron. Rebound by Dixon.
Man, all of a sudden, Summertown, they just can't get anything to fall. Free throws, 3-pointers, layups.
Rose, that one won't fall. Now they kick out the 10 again off the back of the iron, no. And this one will come down the long. The other side, Long. Drives into the paint, kicks out the Busby straight away for 3. Off the side of the iron, no.
Good job,
and
Brown.
Comes up with the rebound, kicks out the Long. Long will try a 3. She hits it.
That was a much-needed answer for Summertown. 8-0 scoring run for Lawrence County. Summertown needed that.
Make that now 6 second chance points for Summertown in this game off 3 offensive rebounds. 15-13 the Lady Cat lead, coming up on 2 minutes left in the first. 10 and a bounce pass to Rose. Rose is open for 3. She hits it. 3-pointers on both sides of the court here.
Coach Gene, he's wanting his team to play a little faster, quit walking it up the floor. He's yelling at Ella Busby, get down the court.
And Busby gets her shot blocked from behind. Rose with the rebound.
Tennant again, getting her hand on another one.
She is the team leader in blocks. Despite being a guard and guarding the best shooter on both teams, Tennant steps back for three, short. And coming up with the rebound is Bonner.
She may be the state leader after tonight.
Bonner with it, guarded by Johnston. Bonner drives and...
Give her continuation. No. Going to say shoot two.
So that will go on Johnston. That's just her first. And that will be two shots coming up for Zoe Bonner. Looks like we got line changes coming up on the next free throw here.
That's what I was just about to say.
Subbing in the forwards and waiting for the defenseman when the puck goes to the other side of the ice. Are they going to give her the continuation?
I think Coach Jeans was arguing about it. Did he say one or two? I think Coach Jean played his case, but he didn't get him to overturn it.
First shot up, rolls in and out, no good.
That's 3 free throws in a row Summertown has missed. Gabby Long going to get a break, as will Emerson Franks, and let's see, who did I miss?
Bonner, it's one of two
Lena
to make
Brown.
it 18-14. Bringing over the timeline is Rose. Rose guarded by Busby. Bounce pass to Hughes. Hughes will step back for two. Rolls in and out, no, and a rebound by Izzy Garland. And we're going to get a jump ball, and that is going to stay the Lady Cats.
Let me tell you, that's what has kept Lawrence County. That's the reason they've got a 4-point lead, AJ. Summertown's had some rebounds, and they're just keeping it low, and Lawrence County's coming there and tying it up or knocking it away.
Statham taking out the right of the basket, but lobbing in for Hughes. Coming up on the minute left here in the first. Hughes hands over to Rose. Rose bounce pass to Johnston. Works it to Hughes at the free throw line. Picks it up. Statham for three off the front of the iron, no. And Rose tracks down another offensive rebound and unfortunately steps out of bounds.
I was going to say, I don't know if she stepped out of bounds, but she definitely walked. But either way, it'll turn it over.
18-14, 50 seconds left here in the first. Up here in the new Crow's Nest, out here at the Ralph. Busby over to Bonner at the right wing. Double team comes. Now over to Mason. Swings over to Busby. She's open for three. Oh, that missed off the backboard. Yep. Johnson with the rebound.
I don't think Ella knew how open she was.
And a timeout will be called by Wendy Scott. 30-second timeout with 30 seconds left here in the first. We'll take it with them on the X Sports Network.
At Smith Tax and Business Service, we offer many services. Along with personal income tax prep, we also offer tax preparation for corporations and partnerships. If you're a small business and looking for some extra help, give us a shout and we'll get you fixed up. Call Mary Beth Smith, Marion Matthews, Brooklyn Bates, or Michelle Staggs to find out how we can help you. Located at 208 Pulaski Street, phone 931-244-6633.
If you're looking for a company that can do it all.
And back at the Ralph, 30.3 seconds remaining. Lawrence County just called their first timeout as they lead Summertown 18-14.
Big possession right here if you're Lawrence County. You don't want to turn over. If nothing else, you want to go into the second quarter up 4. But if you can extend this lead going into, that could be crushing.
Summertown comes out in the 2-3 zone out of the timeout. Dixon now to Rose. Has Statham open in the corner. She'll try a three.
Boom.
Off the front of the iron, no. Offensive rebound, Hughes goes up, and she travels.
I tell you, Summertown caught another break because they got outworked again on another defensive rebound. And you got to credit Hughes. Just staying in there, tipping it away to herself. I said I wasn't going to be this critical and sound like a homer for Summertown, but I can't help it, AJ.
Long, double teamed, and that is taken away at the buzzer, and that one will end the first quarter. After 8 minutes, Lady Cats lead the Lady Eagles 18-14. We'll take a short break at the start of the second. We return on the X Sports Network.
Welcome to the Bridges in Waynesboro, Tennessee. Nestled in the natural beauty of Wayne County, this historic retreat was home to the renowned Tennessee Fitness Spa for over 30 years, drawing guests from across the globe seeking wellness, rest, and renewal. This land carries a story that's woven into Tennessee history, David Crockett once stood here delivering his famous pulpit rock speech, and over the years, country music legends, including Conway Twitty and George Jones, have walked these very grounds. This is home to the only known double-span natural bridge in the world, a remarkable ice cave, peaceful creek frontage, and miles of walking trails, a setting that naturally encourages rest, reflection, and transformation. The Bridges is more than a property. It's a place with a heartbeat, a place shaped by history, surrounded by nature, and ready for its next meaningful chapter. We are Mark and Stacy Springer, and we would love to show you around.
And back here at the Ralph, 18-14 is the Lady Cav lead as we start the second quarter. Original starting lineup back into the game for Summertown as they have the ball. And looks like the same almost for the Lady Cats. Long struggles with the jump ball. That's going to go to Lawrence County. As the sixth turnover in the game by the Lady Eagles. Rose going to bring it over the timeline. A bounce pass over to Hughes. Hughes now to Dixon. Rose at the left wing. Kicks out to Tennant. Tennant's open for three. She hits it. The Lady Cats back up now 7, their largest lead of the game. Now 8 points off 6 Summertown turnovers. Busby the other way, goes up, can't get it to go. Gets her own rebound, puts that one up and in. And a good rebound on the other end for Summertown.
Sorry, I was about to bust.
Rose brings over the top line to Dixon. Dixon drives, bounce pass to Hughes. Hughes spinning, got to get rid of it. Pass tipped out to Tennant. Tennant with 8 points will try another three. Hits another. And the Lady Cats with a 24-16 lead. Tennant with 11. Busby drives the other way. Trying to back down Rose. Kicks out to Bonner. Bonner's open for three. Front of the iron, no, and a rebound by Hughes. Lady Cats with an 11-10 rebounding advantage as Tennant brings it over the timeline. Lady Eagles back in the man-to-man. Tennant guarded by Busby, and pass kicked there by Busby.
I tell you, Tennant could have got that three off. I don't know why she didn't shoot it then.
I'm like you. I'm a little bit surprised she didn't. She had some space there. Tennant takes it out the left the basket, gets in to Hughes. Now over to Statham. Back to Tennant. Tennant for three again. That's off the back of the iron. Offensive rebound by Rose. Rose spins, turnaround floater, got it in.
Great move by the freshman.
10-point Lady Cav lead. Rose with 5. Long kicks out to Tess Long. Over to Busby. Guarded by Rose. Busby dribbles, guarded by Statham. Now she'll drive. Kicks to Gabby Long in the corner for three. That's off the front of the iron. And Tess Long comes up with the offensive rebound. Long to Long. Bounce pass to Mason. Mason for three. She hits it.
Not really in your bingo card a lot for Ellie Lou, but great shot. Much needed basket. Coach Jeremy Jean is going to take a timeout.
30 seconds. We'll take it with them on the X Sports Network.
Looking to buy or sell in Lawrence County, Tennessee? At Corbin & Company Realty, we know this place because we live here too. We are locally owned and deeply rooted. We treat you like a neighbor because you are one. Trust the team that does local best. Check out our listings like this lush 4.56 acre tract with a 3-year home, large shop building, and a year-round creek. This is just one of the many hidden gems we discover for you. Call Donna today at 931-629-5228. Corbin & Company Realty LLC, Summertown's only real estate firm.
Back at the Ralph, Summertown Clint already with 11 second chance points off 5 offensive rebounds, but the Lady Cats lead it 26-19.
I was going to say, down 7, it's a good thing. Good thing they got those.
Lawrence County 4-13 from beyond the arc. Summertown 3 of 9.
I tell you, Tennant and Hughes for Lawrence County really having a good first half.
Dixon somehow finds its way out to Statham. Statham drives. That misses offline off of Tennant and will go out of bounds over to Summertown. 26-19. 5:24 remaining here in the half as Busby brings it over the timeline. Tennant waiting on her. Lobs over to Gabby Long in the corner. Back to Busby.
Lawrence County in this zone trap. If you can get good ball movement, you should get some open threes out of it, but you got to be better and you got to be crisp with your passes. Lawrence County going to pick up a foul there on the double team.
Looks like that's going to go on Dixon. If it does, that will be her first. So a lot of fouls, but no one in foul trouble.
Yeah, I think
All
they're,
of them
I think
just
they're
with
spread
one.
out pretty evenly, aren't they?
Gabby Long gets it in the Busby. That's just the first foul of the second quarter. Busby drives, now kicks out the Long. Long will try a three. The front of the iron, and offensive rebound by
Good job by Brown.
Brown. It gets
Good job
it out
by
to
Ellie Lou Mason.
Ellie Lou Mason. Knocks it down. It's a 26-21 lead. Make them now 13 second chance points off 6 offensive rebounds. Tennant guarded by Busby. Now we'll bring it out. Oh.
That's a tough 5-second call, seeing how Busby went under a screen.
Yeah.
But you'll take it if you're a Summertown fan. You got a little momentum going here if you're Summertown. Don't need a wasted possession. At least get a good look out of this. No turnovers. If that means you got to be a little patient with it, be a little patient with it.
Each side with 6 turnovers now. Gabby Long goes up, gets a shot blocked by Ryan Hughes.
Or not.
Hughes, that's her second block. The Lady Cats with 3 blocks already. Statham drives, gets that taken away by Long.
Gabby made up for it, though.
Each side.
You got Brown on a 2-on-1, but she didn't see it.
Long goes up, that runner, that's strong. Offensive rebound, no good, but Long is there to put it up and in.
Tell you what, good effort there, Lena Brown. Coach Wendy Scott, she's going to try to cut this off. Summertown on a run here. We'll take another timeout with them.
Hi, I'm Jeff Overton, Senior Pastor at Mars Hill Baptist Church, and I want to invite you to a brand new Christmas experience here in Lawrence County. We at Mars Hill Baptist Church are hosting what we call Searching for Christmas, and it's an outdoor event. You'll be able to opportunity to build Christmas ornaments, decorate Christmas cookies, go to the petting zoo, but the main emphasis we want to point out is you get to take a 20-minute hayride back through our fields, back through our property, and you'll be able to encounter many different scenes of Christmas, all building up to the true meaning of
Lawrence County calls her second timeout as her 10-point lead has shrunk down to 3 on the 7-0 run here by the Lady Eagles.
And AJ, it's like you've been saying, second chance opportunities. Had second and third chance that possession.
And then a steal here by Busby. Another turnover by the Lady Cats, make it 8 so far here in the first half. Busby at the free throw line, she'll try a 2. And that goes in. And Summertown now makes it a 1-point game.
Done a good job the last several possessions Summertown has, just taking what Lawrence County gives.
Tennant over the timeline, dribbles at the Lady Cat logo. Bounce pass over to Lloyd, who just checked in. Lloyd, skip pass over to Statham. Now to Dixon. Dixon drives, kicks here to Lloyd. She'll try a corner 3. She hits it.
That was a much needed cut into a 9-0 run by Summertown.
Much needed some momentum there for the Lady Cats. 4-point game, 29-25. Bonner over to Busby. Busby now to Mason in the corner. And almost taken away by Dixon. She'll jump on it, jump ball, and that's going to go to the Lady Cats.
Yeah, Ellie Lou just showed that ball enough. And Tennant and, let's see, I think that was Tennant and Lloyd just jumped all over it, smothered it.
Statham will check out. Bryce will check back in.
I was going to say, is that right? Yeah, Lawrence County got the ball to start.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. So that won't be a turnover there. Finally get it all straightened out here. Now the ball will go to Lawrence County on the next jump ball.
Of course, maybe a turnover here.
Yeah. Ooh, dangerous
Ella
pass.
did a good job just tipping that and not catching it.
Busby guarded by Bryce. Busby's going to drive into the lane. Kicks out to Mason. Mason drives. Kicks out to Bonner. Bonner kicks out the Tess Long. Long drives. Nice pass here to Brown. Gets it off the glass and in.
Pretty sure Brown got away with a walk, but we'll sure take it. Good dish by Tess. Great finish by Brown.
2-point game, 29-27, 2:40 left in the half. Bryce, a bounce pass to Hughes. Hughes. Nice
Good
pass
touch.
here to Lloyd. Goes up, no, but she is fouled. She'll go to the line here to shoot 2.
And it was. Did you say Hughes is leading the team in assists? Because
Averaging-
I can see it.
Yeah, averaging 5 a game as that will go on Mason, her second, and the team's 5th. Excuse me, it's team's first. First shot up from Lloyd goes in.
She got the last 4 points for Lawrence County, and they were huge points, trying to make it their 5th one in a row right here.
Gabby Long will come in for Mason. Next shot up, hits them both. 31-27 as Jenna Johnson coming to the game for the Lady Cats. Checking out is Leah Dixon. Busby to bring it over the timeline. Busby, jumper at the elbow off the side of the iron. Brown tries to save it and throws it right to Johnston. Now over to Lloyd. Lloyd lobs it ahead to Bryce. Bryce goes up, layup, can't get it to go, and Busby comes up with the rebound. She's double teamed by Tennant and Johnston.
I believe she got
foul's
tripped
going
up.
to be called, yeah.
Well, I tell you what, those were a possession for Summertown and a possession for Lawrence County that they were so ugly I didn't even know what to say.
It's going to go on Johnston. That will be her second. And the
Ella
team
puts on a
second.
great move on one end for Summertown, doesn't even hit the backboard. Then a squirm for the ball. It almost leads to a layup for Lawrence County. It doesn't hit anything. Somehow Busby comes out there with it, and here we are.
Long kicks out to Bonner for a straightaway three. Short.
Speaking of not hitting anything, she was too open.
It's way too open. Way too open. Lloyd, a bounce pass in the Tennant. Under 2 minutes left here in the second. Tennant will bring it over the timeline. Guarded by Busby. Bounce pass to Johnson. Now to Hughes in the paint. Hughes drives. Tough shot. No, but she's fouled. She'll go to the line here to shoot two, as that will go on Brown, her second.
You know, AJ, that looked almost like a design. It's like no matter what happens, we're getting the ball to Ryan, and she's going to get to the rim. She'll either make it, she'll get a foul call, or we'll turn it over. But we're going to go with that, and I thought it was a great call there.
Hughes hits the first. Coming in is Izzy Garland for Lena Brown. By the way, I want to tell my son after the text message I just got from my wife. Yes, CJ, this is your daddy that's calling the game.
Mm-hmm. And L.A. Knight.
Yeah. And also, yeet.
Yeah, when he gets home, he's going to say, Dad, was that really L.A. Knight?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything. I got killed the other night.
Yeah, he's not allowed to watch that yet. Bonner, that three rattles in and out.
It's all right, Zoe.
Coming up with the rebound is Bryce. And Bryce is going to get fouled from behind.
Proud of Bonner there. You know, she's missed her last two. She was wide open. She was left wide open again. You got to keep shooting them. A lot of times you see freshmen, if they miss a few, they'll kind of shut her down. No, if they're going to leave you open, just keep firing it up.
It's going to go on Long. That's her second. Franks will come in the game for her. Minute 27 left, a 6-point game. It's the 13th foul against Summertown. Lawrence County have two. Lloyd gets it in the Rose. Rose, who just came in for Hughes. Bounce pass to Dixon. Dixon drives, right-handed layup. That misses, and a rebound by Franks. Working ahead, Franks.
Oh, gosh.
Ooh, dangerous pass now over to Busby. Busby kicks out the Tess Long.
I thought Tess was about to shoot that.
Long scoop shot up. What a shot up and in. Summertown gets the lead down the 4.
I don't even know how to describe how beautiful that was or how she pulled that off from her hip.
I mean, that was amazing. Rose now over to Johnston.
Kind of same thing I said to end the first quarter. You know, if you're Lawrence County right here, of course, you got a good look there. I don't think that could count. That hit the crossbar. I think you wanted to either go extend your lead or carry a 4-point lead to halftime. Let's see how aggressive Coach Gene wants to play, if he's going to try to hold for the last or he's just going to take it and go.
Under 40 seconds left here in the half. Nice pass to Garland. And
nobody there.
Throws it to a couple youngsters running in front. That's going to be the 7th turnover by Summertown.
You know, that's youth too. That's Bonner, who was still at the top of the key. When she saw that Garland was in a bit of trouble, go get to that corner.
Rose brings it over the timeline. Now to Dixon. Dixon at the right wing. Over to Bryce. Now to Rose. 5 out.
Well, they had Dixon on a cut, just couldn't get her the ball.
And a steal here by Tessa Long. Long coming the other way. Scoop shot up. Got it in. 2-point game. Lloyd, second left. Shot at the buzzer, too strong, and that one will in.
We got a good one, AJ.
First half, it's a 2-point game as we go to halftime. Coming up next, we'll have our halftime interview with Lawrence County Boys head coach Bryce Cliff. That's coming up next on the X Sports Network.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between.
Joined here at halftime by Lawrence County boys head coach Bryce Clifton. Bryce, exciting atmosphere here tonight. I know not a region game or not a district game, but man, these are the type of games you don't want to lose.
Yeah, I mean, as a player, I remember you care more about Summertown Loretta game than you do your own district games that actually matter. It's fun. I'm glad we're playing it. Hope we play it for years to come. I mean, just to play in this atmosphere and it not mean anything will be good for us.
Yep. Friday night, first half, or I should say second quarter, you guys ended it pretty well. I know the second half against Columbia was not exactly what you, especially after the momentum you had in the first half, it didn't go as planned.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same old story that we've had all season. We played, they outscored us by 5 in the first quarter, we outscored them by 5 in the second quarter. The fourth quarter, there was only a 3-point differential, so one quarter kept us from competing at the very end. So once again, we just got to put 4 quarters together. I mean, we've shown signs here and there, but we've also shown lackadaisical effort here and there. And so we got some growing up to do. We've done a little bit. I do think we're moving in the right direction, but we just got to put 4 quarters together, and that's what we've been saying for a couple weeks now.
I know trying to find that rotation. I know you've made a lot of substitutions and changes and just trying to find that right rhythm, and better said than done some nights, certainly.
Yeah, it's one of those things that when I graduated 7 seniors, I knew that I didn't have any experience coming back. And so this early part of the season, we're trying to give guys an opportunity to go out there and take control and control their own destiny and separate themselves. We haven't seen a ton of it. It's one of those things that I told them. I said, we can't play 12 guys when we get in district play. It's hard for anybody getting a rhythm. So we're just trying to give everybody a chance, and I don't want to have to make that decision without guys earning it. Right. But it's one of those things that I'm going to have to if we can't create some separation between each other, because I got guys that are my second, third, quote-unquote, best players that are doing some things good, and I got my 11th best player that's doing other things good. So we're looking for guys every day in practice. I mean, not just games, just every day in practice showing me that they deserve that spot, and hopefully we see that. But we do have to cut it down just a little, just because, I mean, it's hard for guys to get a rhythm when they're rotating out so many times.
Max Carr, definitely your most consistent guy so far, and he's really starting to show more and more kind of that leadership qualities you want to see out of him.
Yeah, I mean, Max is just consistent. Max is never too high, never too low. He's what you want in a point guard. He does a good job of handling the basketball. We've done such a poor job of turnovers this year, but he is our quarterback of our offense. He's really done a good job. We just need Max to keep being Max and other guys to fill in around him.
What are some of the things you want to see out of those guys to kind of earn those spots as you head into district play, which is very, very soon, right around the corner?
Well, it's not like people think that everybody just cares about who scores the most points. And like when we're in a season that you're 0-6, I mean, that is like the least of my concerns. Right. Because we got anybody can go out there and score the basketball, but like we had a group out there that we came out at halftime the other night to Columbia 24-24, had 3 or 4 turnovers, gave up 3 or 4 offensive rebounds, and we blink our eyes and it's 34-24. Those are things we can't let happen. Right. We can't give up offensive rebounds. We're always going to be more than likely the less athletic team on the floor. We're always going to have to box out, and it's just like little things like they try to make something happen on offense so bad that they turn it over. And so it's little things like that we got to grow up, and I know that we can. I mean, we show signs of it in practice. It's just got to translate. So we're just looking for consistency on both ends of the floor. I don't need 30 points a game from anybody. I've told them several times that I'm not looking for anybody to be a superhero. I'm looking for everybody to do their part, and that's what makes a good team.
Summertown, tough team coming in 4-1 tonight, and this is a team that is not afraid to shoot the ball whatsoever.
No, I mean, you watch them on film for about 30 seconds and realize you ain't going to be able to run no 2-3 zone against them. I think they hit 15 threes in a game against Wayne County. Yeah. And so they're a classic Summertown team. I mean, Coach Long always does a great job. They play so hard. They shoot the ball so well, and they defend. I mean, they pick up full court most of the game. We're going to have to guard the perimeter. We're going to not turn it over and guard the perimeter. But it's easier said than done because they got guys that will shoot at 6 feet behind the line. They got guys that have been playing for Coach Long for 4 years now, and it's one of those teams that they're finally seniors and they're really good. I mean, they're really good. They're a great team, and we'll have our hands full.
Bryce, thanks for coming up here at halftime, and good luck coming up in about an hour. Coming up, we'll have the start of the second half of the girls' game. We return on the X Sports Network.
Welcome to the heart of Lawrenceburg, where small town charm meets modern conveniences. Just steps from the square, your new home awaits. This beautifully built 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath home has everything you've been looking for. just a touch of elegance throughout. The craftsmanship on this home is second to none, and it's shown in every corner here. Huge primary suite. I love the tile shower. This home is as practical as it is beautiful. I'd love to show it to you. Give me a call, Stacy Springer, 931-242-9263.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Good Works at Home, formerly known as the Summit at Home, is a licensed non-skilled agency dedicated to helping you maintain your independence at home for as long as possible. Our compassionate and caring staff provide support in various areas, including dressing, bathing, personal hygiene, transportation, cleaning, and companionship. Please call our office about services, payment options, and long-term care policies at 931-762-2310. We look forward to assisting you with keeping your independence longer.
At Murray Regional Health, you'll find the expertise and technology available in larger cities, paired with the personalized and compassionate care you deserve. As the largest health system between Nashville and Huntsville, we have a medical staff of more than 200 physicians across an array of specialties, ranging from primary care to robotic surgery. They lead skilled teams of nurses and other clinical experts that diagnose and treat conditions with advanced technology. Murray Regional Health, where clinical excellence meets compassionate care.
Hi, I'm Jeff Overton, Senior Pastor at Mars Hill Baptist Church, and I want to invite you to a brand new Christmas experience here in Lawrence County. We at Mars Hill Baptist Church are hosting what we call Searching for Christmas, and it's an outdoor event. You'll be able to opportunity to build Christmas ornaments, decorate Christmas cookies, go to the petting zoo, but the main emphasis we want to point out is you get to take a 20-minute hayride back through our fields, back through our property, and you'll be able to encounter many different scenes of Christmas, all building up to the true meaning of Christmas. Searching for the true meaning of Christmas. We believe it'll be a great family Christmas event, and we want to invite you to join us. The dates are December 11th through the 14th, 6 to 8 p.m. each day. It's an outdoor experience, so make sure to bundle up in your outdoor clothes and come and join us. Merry Christmas. See you at Searching for Christmas.
For over 50 years, Southern Tennessee Regional Health System Lawrenceburg has been a cornerstone of care in Lawrence County. From cardiology to orthopedics, general surgery, primary care, and women's health, we offer compassionate expert care close to home. Our ER is now stronger than ever with more providers, chest pain accreditation, and our newest Joint Commission stroke accreditation, because every second matters. Generations have trusted us for compassionate care and medical excellence. Faster, trusted, accredited. Emergency care with Hometown Heart.
Coming out of halftime, Lawrence County leading Summertown 33-31. Quick stats. Lady Eagles shooting 11 of 29 from the field, 3 of 12 from 3, 6 of 10 from the line. Lady Cats 10 is 26 from the field, 5 of 15 from 3, 8 of 9 from the line. Lady Eagles did win the rebounding battle 16-15. Lady Cats 9 turnovers, Lady Eagles with 7.
I think both coaches could probably make a case we're giving up way too many defensive rebounds, AJ.
And Statham, just like that, starts it off, makes it a 4-point game, gets some points in the paint, her first of the evening. Busby quickly to Tess Long. She'll drive the baseline. And her pass is taken away by Tenen.
Nowhere to go.
8th turnover by the Lady Eagles. Tenen will bring it over the timeline. Now over to Rose. Rose, who's seeing her minutes increase day in and day out here for the Lady Cats. Hughes.
Rightfully so, AJ.
Yeah. Dixon. Now to Tenen. Tenen guarded closely by Busby inside the Hughes. She's triple team. Goes up, banks it in, and the Lady Cats now lead it by 6.
Heck of a move, AJ, off a triple team.
She is really good at that move. Top of the key. It's long for NBA range 3. She hits it.
Debbie finally gets one to drop. She got a little cold there at the end of the first half. Just couldn't get one to go. Good answer.
8 points for her. It's 37-34. Dixon swings over the Tenen. Dribbles here at the logo. Busby comes out to bring pressure out of the man-to-man. Tenen hands over to Rose. Over to Statham. Skip pass over to Rose. Fakes the 3, pull-up jumper. That missed everything, but off the backboard, and Long will watch it go out of bounds to the Lady Eagles.
I tell you what, I still like the move, though, AJ. I mean, you get a freshman out there who did a great pump fake, good pivot. Rose, shot was a little off, but still.
It'll come with time, right? Busby over the timeline, over to Mason. Mason for a 3. Off the front of the iron, no, and Statham struggled with the rebound. Busby steals it away, goes up and fouled. Should go to the line here to shoot 2.
I tell you, I bragged on Tenen keeping so many balls alive and something. Ella Busby, I mean, I don't know that the foul couldn't have been called earlier. She kept the ball alive with one hand dribbling while fighting off a defender. Couldn't get the shot to go, but she will go to the line to shoot a couple. Great effort, Ella Busby.
First shot up is in.
Hard to believe she's at the end of her senior year, got 8 big points so far, and trying to win this ball game. And her mama, if you look up, her mama's got about 3 banners setting up above her.
Make that 17 points, Clint, off 9 offensive rebounds for Summertown so
like
far.
I said.
37-36, Dixon drives. What a pass to Hughes off the glass and in. 3-point game.
I'll tell you what, Hughes has got the soul of a point guard. I mean, she can see the floor. Yeah, I was going to say, that was just a little too aggressive there by Rose, but you love seeing that out of your freshman.
Yeah. Bryce plays pretty good defense out of that, too. Give the officials credit. They've let them play a lot here tonight, but that right there is just a little bit too close for comfort. It's way better than what we had the other night. My God, that couldn't get any worse. Bonner over at the right wing.
It's one of them you thought they might have been getting paid by the whistle.
I think they knew I was driving to Disney World that night and wanted to make my life a living, you know what.
So that's that guy that gives us crap all the time. We're fixing to make his ride home long.
Yeah, I got there in plenty of time. Not rope drop, but I got there in plenty of time. As Hughes' pass is a little bit too strong for Dixon. Now 10 turnovers for the Lady Cats as Brown will come in for Bonner for Summertown. Some of them were the other night were just ridiculous. You couldn't even breathe on them. Busby over the timeline. 5:30 remaining in the third. 39-36, the Lady Cat lead. Mason to Busby on the low block. Double team.
Had Brown for a second. There it is.
Brown on the low block, guarded by Hughes. Goes up. No, but she is fouled. She'll go to the line here to shoot 2.
Good extra effort there by Brown. Thought she gave away her pivot foot, was waiting on a walk, and just stayed with it.
It's going to be on Hughes, her second, and the team's third here in the third quarter. First shot up from Brown. Off the front of the iron, no good. Summertown now 8 of 13 from the line. Next shot up and hits 1 of 2. Brown's got 5. It's a 2-point game, 39-37. Rose gets the inbound from Dixon. Guarded by Tess Long, but finds her way over the timeline. Rose going to drive. Layup up and fouled by Brown. She'll go to the line to shoot 2, and there's all that confidence you're talking about, Clint.
I'm telling you, missed a shot. Didn't have a lot of chance to go in, but the defensive pressure stayed up. Hey, she had Tess Long all in her grill. That whole saw a seam, took it to the rim, couldn't get it to go, but picked up the foul.
First shot.
Buries the first one of 2.
as Lauren Layton will see her first action of the night as she will come in for Tevi Stadium. So far, Rose 6 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Now make it 7 points. It's a 41-37 Lady Cav lead. Coming up on 5 minutes left in the third. Busby drives to the free throw line, picks up her dribble, loses the ball, but regains possession. Pressure comes from Dixon, and that will stay with Summertown.
Boy, Ella looked a little frustrated. Coach Jean looks more frustrated. He thinks there had to have been one foul in there somewhere, but
that's why he's standing by the student section. Busby with it, guarded by Rose. Busby drives into the paint, goes up, gets her shot blocked right back into her own hands. Fight for the loose ball. And it's going to go to the Lady Cats.
Well, the arrow's pointing to Summertown.
Yeah, oh, that's true. Yeah.
But I think it did, when they had that, have I missed a jump ball?
No, Lawrence County had the ball coming out of the half.
Yeah, but we've had a jump ball since then.
That's true.
You remember that?
Yeah, that's true. Busby will step back for 3. Off the front of the iron, no. And a rebound by Layton and gets it to Hughes. But that one's taken away by Long, and she'll get fouled, and that's going to be the 3rd on Hughes.
Oh, Tessie, she's like a rat on acid, buddy. She's just out there all over the place. I loved calling games last year. That kid, she'd get a moment to shine, buddy. She would. Didn't get a lot of opportunities. When she did, she showed out. She's really getting that opportunity this year.
First shot up, nothing but net. Franks will come in for the Lady Eagles. She will come in for Busby. Hughes will check out. Johnson will check in for the Lady Cats. Next shot up. Gets a friendly bouncing in. Long down the double figures with 11. They've now got 10 points off 11 Lady Cat turnovers.
Summertown also be in the bonus after this. Lawrence County getting the brunt of the foul calls here in this 3rd quarter.
Rose at the top of the key, throws it down low to Dixon. Dixon goes up, gets fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot too.
Lena Brown picking up a few. I think that's going to be her 3rd. How many, AJ, I didn't see it before they took it off the board. How many fouls is that on Hughes? Do you know? 3? Well,
it's 3.
That's something to watch out for.
And that will go on Brown. That is her 3rd. First shot up for Dixon is up and in. Next shot up, and that goes in. Dixon gets them both, and the lead back out to 4. Dixon now with 6. Brown, and that's off the hands of Gabby Long, out of bounds, and a turnover. That will go to the Lady Cats.
Well, it's one of those, if 2 people are guarding one person, somebody else got to be open.
Yeah. I think Dusty just told us that was on the first jump ball of the half.
Well, you don't get to chime in, Dusty. You got to be here in person to chime in.
As Dixon gets fouled again, she will head right back to the free throw line.
I'm going to give a shout out to Mr. Ricky Frakes. He said, coming from you, never had a problem shooting open or not. And then he said he didn't know defense was in my vocabulary. Well, let me tell you something. A missed shot's better than a turnover, AJ.
That's true. First shot for Dixon up and in as Busby and Bonner will come in.
Yeah, I didn't think Coach Jean was going to be able to gamble very long with Busby not out there.
Long and Brown will check out. Dixon goes off the side of the iron, and a rebound by Busby. Busby, nice pass here to Mason, blocked out of bounds by Rose.
You know, you pump fake, you go up with that left hand, or it's just using right hand on the left side. It's a big pet peeve of mine. The good thing is Summertown will get to retain it.
Busby down to Long in the right corner. Rose on her, bounce pass to Bonner. Bonner, tough shot, can't get it to go. Rebound Dixon.
Just a little too hard, trying to get it right over the front of that rim.
Dixon drives and throws it out to Layton, who can't save it, and throws it right to the hands of Ellie Lou Mason. Lady Eagles coming the other way. Busby drives, layup up, blocked out of bounds by Tennant.
I tell you, that's a ton of block shots by Lawrence County, but it's a ton just by Tennant herself.
The 6 tonight by the Lady Cats. Mason checks out, and Izzy Garland will check in. Get it in the Franks. Franks guarded by Tennant. And a timeout will be called by Jeremy Jean of Summertown. Be a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with him here on the Exports Network.
At Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, we're proud to be locally owned and operated because we're not just a bank, we're family. When you call, you'll be greeted by a friendly representative who's ready to discuss your banking needs, as well as offer our competitive rates on CDs and money market accounts. Our loan decisions are made in-house and never sold to a secondary market because our commitment is simple. You matter to us. At Lawrenceburg Federal, we offer all the conveniences of larger banks with a personal touch. Join us at Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, where community, trust, and service come together.
Summertown calls their second timeout, each side with 3 timeouts remaining, 3:42 remaining in the game. Busby over the timeline, kicks out the long.
I tell you, Coach Wendy Scott and this Lady Cat defense has really turned it up, AJ. They are trapping at every spot and just making where Summertown can't even hardly get a pass off.
Bonner drives, runner up, offensive foul on Bonner.
Yeah, a little out of control. Probably forced the issue just a little too much there. But, hey, same thing I said for Rose. That's a freshman out there in Bonner. Yeah. Like to see them being aggressive.
Now both sides a foul away from the bonus. Sure am glad Will put the camera where he put it here. If he puts it up here, you think that we have an earthquake going on in Lawrenceburg.
Well, Will's all-time professional, you
yes,
know.
He is. Yes, he is.
There's a lot of people that used to think I did a good job, but it was mostly Will just covering all my deficiencies.
Tennant over the timeline, the Lloyd who just checked in. Over to Johnston. Lloyd over to Tennant. And they'll bring it out, reset the play. Tennant. Bounce pass to Dixon. Dixon tries to drive. Frakes rips it away. It's a turnover, but Tennant takes it right back. And Tennant loses it, and it's out of bounds off her.
I tell you, just a little bad break. Frank, she did a great job getting that turnover, but instead of trying to grab it, she tried to dribble with it, and that's all you need for Tennant. Yeah. She grabs away, then she couldn't grab it, and then she tips it away and goes out of bounds. So
we have 4 turnovers in 10 seconds.
Yeah, in one possession.
Busby dribbles away from the trap, and Lloyd will pick up the foul on the other end. And that's going to send Busby to the line here to shoot 2.
You know, that's just, of course, Ella's a senior, so I can't say inexperienced, but it's just one of those things, AJ. You've seen several times where Summertown has pulled a crossover, done something to get by that initial defender, but then they slow up and let the defender catch up.
Busby, it's the first she's in the double figures with 10. Next shot up, hits them both. She's got 11.
Good answer by Ella. Had Summertown a little bit of a lull right there. Had some bad possessions and gave up some big points. Needed to cut that back to 3. Good job to senior Ella Busby.
Tennant over the Lloyd. Test long, not too close. Now inching forward. Now here comes the 5-second start. Lloyd over to Tennant. 2:15 remaining in the third. Tennant gets it knocked away by Long. Long drive, scoop shot up, in. It's a 1-point game.
Really like that kid. And I tell you, you take it away from Tennant, too. Of course, it's not fair for Tennant because Tess comes up to her about her waist, so she's right there, even, ready to steal it.
Yeah. 13 points for Long. Skip pass now over to Lloyd. 1:50 left, a 1-point game. That pass.
Summertown mixing it up, playing a zone, kind of trying to trap out of it.
Offensive foul against Kamaya Bryce.
Looking at Wendy over there, Coach Scott. Look like if assistant coach put that clipboard in front of her, she'd bite it in half right now.
Well, it wouldn't be as bad as Bob Huggins ripping one right in front of me, and I still got a piece of that that clipboard that he threw apart there at that game. One of those Big East intense games.
Right. Quickly
the other way, Bonner, and throws it. That is taken away by Rose. Ahead now to Tennant. Tennant. Left-handed layup off the glass and in at the foul.
You know, it was a very weak call if it was a foul, but if you're Emerson, you almost got to concede that. Just kind of very late getting there, and I don't know about that. That's pretty touchy.
Yeah, that's the first real kind of touchy foul we've had tonight. Shot up, and Tennant hits it. Makes it 47-43 just when Summertown gets a point away. The Lady Cats get it back out the 2 possessions. Minute 25 left in the third. Busby kicks out the long. Long drives. What a move. Turnaround jumper. Gets it in. She's got 15, a 2-point game.
Really kept Summertown in it this half, AJ.
Tennant on the other side for three. She hits it. What an answer on the other end.
That was almost in Coach Scott's lap.
17 points for Tennant. Came in averaging 14.5 and above that so far. Long, under a minute left. Pass out to Busby. Busby at the free throw line, spins, scoop shot up, can't get it to go, but gets her own rebound. Busby kicks out. Garland drives.
Yeah, too much dribbling into traffic. We got away with one there. I don't know that I give that call, AJ. It was so out of control, but it should send Garland to the line. 43 seconds to go.
It's going to go on Tennant. That's her second. It's a team seventh. Pair of free throws coming up for Izzy Garland. Lady Eagles 13 of 18 from the line so far. First shot up. And got the friendly bouncing in. Next shot up, off the front of the iron, no, and a rebound by Dixon. Dixon with 5 boards. And that pass to Rose saves a turnover there. Skip pass out to Tennant. Tennant will slow it down, 30 seconds left.
I think Tennant was wanting to pull the trigger. Coach Wendy Scott put a nix in that and said, no, we're holding the last shot.
You could hear Wendy scream that from my house on 9th Street.
Yeah.
Bounce pass over to Rose. Skip pass over to Statham. Statham, bounce pass to Dixon. Nice pass to Johnston off the glass and in.
Great high-low set right there. That's the way you execute it.
52-46, Busby. Garland. 3 seconds. Tess Long steps back for 3. Off the side down, no. And Busby can't get the putback in time. That will end the third quarter. Lady Cats lead at 52-46. We'll take a short break. Start of the fourth when we return on the X Sports Network.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated.
Back at the Ralph as we start the fourth quarter. Lady Cats with the ball as they lead their rivals in Summertown 52-46.
Yeah, it's going to be if you're Lawrence County right here, AJ, I think you got to do what you're doing. You're applying so much pressure. Summertown is not getting a good look off. Now, Tess has made a couple, but I think you're happy with the defense you had on those. She just made some great shots. I think you just keep applying that and keep working the ball, look for good shots like they just did.
Tennant off the front of the iron, no. Fight for the loose ball. Johnston rips it away and gets it out the Statham. And a loose ball comes out the Long. Long, right-handed layup, gets it off the glass and in. She's got 17.
And that's just bad luck if you're Lawrence County. Great effort by Summertown.
Long already 4 steals tonight. That's now 17 turnovers by Lawrence County. Statham, she'll try a 3. Big answer on the other end for the Lady Cats.
Got to get out there, Gabby. We're in the fourth quarter.
What a big shot there from Statham. 5 points tonight, 55-48. Long in the right corner. Bounce pass out to Tess Long. Hands back to Busby. Busby drives in the paint. Shot up, in, and she's fouled. And one opportunity coming up.
And I tell you, it's a great finish, great spin move, great finish by Busby. But if I'm Rose, I'm sitting there going, well, what can I do? If you watch Will's replay, I think she got tagged with it.
Yep.
I thought she played pretty good defense. I guess got her with a body there, but it's kind of what I was saying when they called that foul on Franks on Tennant. We've seen a lot less not get called, a lot more not get called.
Busby rattles at home. She's got 14 points. It's 55-51. Lady Cats, just when you think they're going to break away, Summertown comes back, and just when Summertown gets close enough, Lady Cats break out. 6:40 remaining in the game. Johnston drives, kicks out to Dixon. Now over to Rose. Statham She'll step back for three. That's off the side of the iron and out of bounds to Summertown.
Don't blame Statham for letting her fly. They let her shoot it again. She just buried it three.
Statham's coming off back-to-back double-digit games.
Summertown sitting here going, man, we got one of our rivals from Collinwood transfer, and she didn't come to Summertown? How'd she end up in Lawrence County?
Long kicks out the Mason, now over to Busby.
Of course, that might be why, because it was a rival.
That's could be it. Mason here for three. She hits it.
It's Ellie Lou's second of the night.
Mason with 8. It's a 1-point game. 55-54. You can tell it's a rivalry, Clint. No one wants to lose this game. Tennant to Statham. Bounce pass over to Dixon. Works it down low off the hands of Tennant, out of bounds. Over to Summertown.
And you had what you wanted. You had Tess Long trying to guard Tennant posting her up. Just the pass led her a little too much.
Hit her in the wrong spot.
Yeah, look for that again.
Yeah. Hughes back into the game, comes in for Johnston. 5:40 remaining here, a 1-point Lady Cat lead. Busby kicks out the long jumper. Hits it, and the Lady Eagles are back on top by 1. Long with 19 points. Rose brings it over the timeline. Smallest person on the court making the biggest impact here tonight. Dixon drives, layup up, no, rebound by Mason.
Dixon's slow to get up. That's not good.
Yeah, she is making her way to the other side. Long drives, her pass off of the shins of Hughes. Then Gabby Long drives, goes up, gets fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot too.
Yeah, I was waiting. After that little run there, I was waiting to see how long Coach Scott could keep Hughes out. She had to get her back in.
And that is her 4th as Lauren Layton set the check in. First shot from Gabby Long, up, nothing but net. Layton looks like
they called that foul on Hughes?
They did.
That should have been on Rose.
It's the 4th on Hughes with 5:08 remaining.
That could turn out to be huge, AJ.
As Long hits them both. Now 3 Lady Eagles in double figures. Their largest lead here, Clint, 58-55. Tennant over the timeline. Guarded by Tess Long. Over to Hughes. Dixon straight away. Now to Tennant. She's open for 3. Front of the iron, and a rebound by Gabby Long. Long, a bounce pass out to Busby.
It's a good job by Gabby, not being careless with it. We've seen that so much tonight. Getting the rebound, then getting loose with it. And Lawrence County taking away. She secured that one, chinned it, got in her 3-point stance, waited on something to open up.
Foul goes on Tennant. She picks up her 3rd and the team's 3rd. 4:37 remaining.
Foul's going for Summertown's favor again in this 3rd quarter as well, AJ. 3-0.
Long gets it in to Gabby Long, has it at the logo, guarded by Layton. Over to Busby at the top of the key, swings over to Mason. Mason picks up her dribble and kicks out to Gabby Long. Long, that pass, she double dribbled.
Yeah, and I don't know if Summertown's trying to run some clock, but I don't know that they're good enough to do it, AJ. Yeah. I think you just got to look to attack.
14th turnover against Summertown, 4:21 left. Rose. Got to find somebody and doesn't get it off in time.
But that's one thing they can do is play smothering defense.
19th turnover against the Lady Cats.
Say this, Coach Jeremy Jean, you've been calling his games and following Summertown for a while now, and ever since Jeremy got there, name me a team that he's had that wasn't a great defensive team.
They're all great. They're all great. Well, she calls a full timeout. His team's got 2 remaining. Take it with them on the X Sports Network.
You count on your coat to keep you covered through the winter months, your hat to keep you covered in the summer sun, your umbrella to keep you covered in stormy weather. And you can count on Marcus Insurance to keep you covered too. Marcus Insurance can help you find the right insurance policy that fits your individual needs. For personal, life, health, or business insurance, we've got you covered. Marcus Insurance, providing peace of mind since 1969.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit southerncraftmfg.com.
Summertown has called their third timeout, 58-55 as a Lady Eagle lead, 4:21 remaining. Gabby Long gets it in the Busby. Busby guarded by Rose. Drives into the paint, kicks out to Mason. Mason now to Tess Long. Long drives right into layup, and a foul called, and that is the 5th on Hughes.
Ooh. I'd like to see, Will, if you got a replay, I want to see it, because I thought Hughes just blocked that out of bounds, but she might have got a piece of her. I couldn't really tell from there, but Hughes knew it immediately, started walking because she knows that's 5.
It's going to bring Johnston back into the game as Hughes will check out 12 points, 3 rebounds.
And the bad thing is Hughes wasn't really even in foul trouble in the first half. It's all been the second, hasn't it?
Mainly on Lawrence County, fouls-wise, 19-12 as Long hits the first. Next shot up and hits them both. She has got 21 points for 19-25 from the line. Tennant with a 5-point deficit, their largest of the game, coming up midway through the fourth quarter.
You know, no need to panic. 4 minutes is a lifetime, especially when you can get hot like Lawrence County has. I was going to say that had to be a kick ball and Long.
Kick ball, 3:54 left. Lady Cats have only scored 3 here so far. They lob it into Dixon, now over to Rose. Back to Tennant. Back out to Rose. Rose will try a 3 off the back of the iron and going up for the rebound. Layton gets it in the Johnston.
Great job, Johnson, just getting in position. She was the only person that could have got that tip back coming back in.
Tennant over to Layton in the corner. Layton's going to step back for 3 off the side of the iron and a rebound by Mason. Pressure comes on Mason. It'll be a jump ball that will a timeout called here by
I saw Ellie Lou screaming timeout, but it took Mr. Official forever to give it to her, and by the time she got it, Dixon had already taken it away, AJ.
Yeah, this will be a full timeout for Summertown, 3:26 left. We'll be back on the X Sports Network.
A moment in real estate with my dad, Jeff Hood.
You know, I get asked a lot about what the market's going to do. How's the real estate market? I've been selling real estate for a long time, and nobody has a crystal ball. And you know what? When it's your time to buy or your time to sell, it really doesn't matter what the market's doing. It's your time, and you have to do something maybe. What makes a difference is the agents and the experience that go to work for you. We're Keller Williams Hood Company, located here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We can help.
Hood Company, powered by Keller Williams, the #1 name in real estate.
Back at the Ralph, 60-55. It's a Summertown lead. They get the ball after the jump ball, or the timeout.
Timeout, yeah.
1 left for Summertown. Busby over to Tess Long. Lady Cats in this trapping zone. And Gabby Long, nice pass to Ellie Lou Mason. Too strong, knocked out of bounds, and will stay with the Lady Eagles.
Again, it's one of those, you're going up the left side, use your left hand. Use your left hand. Don't feel like you got to rush it so much. Ellie Lou would like to have that one back.
Gabby Long gets it in the Mason, now the Long in the corner. Out the Busby at the top of the key.
Now I said it earlier, I don't know if Summertown's good enough to run clock. I think you're going to try to see it now under 3 minutes.
Busby.
Now getting triple team. Got to do something with it, Ella.
And
it's going to be a turnover.
Jump ball call will stay with Summertown.
Yeah, your teammates got to step up if you're in that position too, AJ. I mean, if you got a defender leave you, you're open.
Yeah.
You got to go get in position for your teammate to get you the ball.
Bonnet and foul from behind by Layton.
That's 5 fouls to none. send Summertown the line. They're in the bonus. Now, listen, I said Summertown plays great defense. I don't know that they play this good a defense to not have any fouls.
Yeah. They're outscoring Lawrence County 14-3 here in the fourth. First shot up, hits it.
Big shot, big free throw by the freshman. This one's even bigger, makes it a 3-possession game.
Off the side of the iron and a rebound by Dixon. 6-point game, 61-55. Tennant sets up the play, guarded by Tess Long, almost taken away, and finds its way to Rose. Now to Johnston. And that one is taken away by Long. Long, scoop shot up, no, but she is fouled. She'll go the line here to shoot two.
She went down hard, hit
Yes,
her head
she
on
did.
the bleacher too.
Oh, man. She gets, she's right back up.
She's long, she's hard-headed. she's long and Jaco. Shit, they tough.
2:25 left here. Long the line to shoot two. Lady Eagles 20 of 27. Shot 11 more free throws than Lawrence County has tonight. Fouls-wise, Lawrence County 21, Summertown 12. First shot for Long on its way. Hits it. Brown will come in for Bonner.
Yeah, I think you're going to see that she'll come in for Long. Well, no, she will come in for Bonner. But I think that's an offensive-defensive kind of deal. I think every possession you'll see Bonner come back in offensively.
Long hits them both. She's got 23 points. It's an 8-point lead for Summertown, their largest. Lady Cats have gone ice cold here in the fourth quarter. Layton brings it over the timeline. Skip pass over to Rose. Rose drives, open lane, can't get it to go. Dixon skies up for the rebound and gets it taken away by Busby.
Oh, quit trying to dribble through 8 people, Ella, and it's going to cause me a turnover.
Yep, right into the hands of Layton. Now to Rose. Rose is open for three. Rattles in and out. No offensive rebound. Dixon gets it in. Dixon
Much
now with
needed.
9.
Stop the bleeding. Lawrence County just couldn't get anything to go right. That was much needed.
63-57. Tess Long. Minute 35 left, 6-point game. Here comes pressure. Long lobs it to Mason and gets fouled by Dixon. That is going to be the second on her, but sends Mason the line to shoot two.
Tell you, it was a great job by Ellie Lou as well. All that pressure, she was still almost got a good pass off to Brown, who would have finished an easy basket. So it's probably not a bad foul if you're Lawrence County. Make them earn it at the free throw line.
First shot from Mason rattles in and out, no good.
That one paid off.
Yeah. Minute 29, Clinton, you know that's plenty of time. Next shot up, hits one of two. She's got 9. Bounce pass in the Tennant.
You know, if you're Summertown, I'm staying with the aggressive. You got 4 fouls, you can give, AJ.
Right. Tennant over to Layton. Layton, she'll drive, goes up, gets fouled. She'll go the line to shoot two.
That's what I'm saying. That foul should have happened. If you're Long, once she got to the paint, you should have fouled.
Right. Don't let her get to the free
Make
throw
them
line.
inbound. Instead, we foul her on the shot, stop the clock. So great job.
It's on Mason, her third. I think she has to come out. She's got some blood, I believe, as Bonner will come in for her.
Great job by Layton there, just taking the drive they gave them. It couldn't get the basket to go, but she got a chance to cut it into it with 2 here with the clock stop. That's the main thing, the clock stop.
It's the first. Bryce will check in for Rose. That one's off the side of the iron, and Brown gets a rebound. Foul from behind by Dixon. That's her third.
The good thing about it is, I think Brown's maybe about 500 free throws right now. And if you're Dixon, you didn't let any time come off the clock.
Right. Yeah, minute
so,
13,
hey,
6-point
if
game.
you can get a couple of misses here, that thing, it worked out great.
Yeah.
If I'm Coach Gene over there, I'm hoping he's saying, listen, foul them around the perimeter. Don't foul them into paint. Because you will have 1 team foul.
Make them earn it at the
well, I mean,
somehow.
Make them inbound the ball and do it again.
Brown, it's one of two. She's got 6, 7-point game, 65-58.
That one was big because it's 3 possession.
Dixon gets it over the timeline, kicks to Lloyd. Lloyd drives past to Dixon, muscles her way up, gets it in. And a timeout will be called by Wendy Scott. Minute 2 left. We'll just keep it here for the time being as Scott will get a 30-second timeout of it. 5-point game here, or now it will go to a full timeout, 65-60. And
I haven't watched enough, AJ, to know if Coach Scott likes to run usually just my years of coaching with Wendy, it's a zone press. But I think you're fixing to see whatever the most aggressive press they have right now.
Yeah.
If you're Summertown, you've got to breathe, okay? You want Busby touching the ball, you want Tess Long touching the ball. Because if nothing else, if all else fails, put your head down and dribble, and hopefully you'll get to the foul line.
They like the trap on the sideline,
yes.
too. The last thing Summertown needs, the thing that Lawrence County needs to happen is they try the dribble on the sideline. The last thing Summertown needs to do is dribble on the sideline.
Yeah, I think both teams also, especially Summertown in this instance, you got a 5-point lead. The last thing you want to do is get a 5-second call. So if it's starting to look bad, use your timeout.
Yeah, we got 1 left. Lady Cats have 2 left. Brown, both longs. Bonner and Busby on the court. Johnston, Lloyd, Dixon, Tennant, and Bryce on the court for the Lady Cats.
Coach Jean likes to run a home run ball right here. Let's see if Dixon spies it.
Yeah, I think
looks like
Busby
nobody's
was looking
going
for it. And get it in the Busby. Comes that trap. There's 3 on her. Busby throws it, and somehow it found Tess Long. Long lobs it at the Bonner. Bonner goes up. No, but she is fouled. Will go to the line here to shoot 2. It's on Johnston, her 4th.
It was a great trap. Might have been a foul or 2. Summertown very luckily to come out of there with it.
They've shot 33 free throws tonight. Hit 24 of them. First shot up, hits it. Statham back into the lineup for the Lady Cats. Johnston checking out.
Now, I'm saying all this, keep in mind, folks at home, Coach Jean hadn't asked me for my opinion, but if we get that situation again, I like to see Tess hold it instead of throwing that pass, even though Bonner was open, run a little clock, and if somebody gets fouled, I want Tess at the line.
Right. Dixon over the timeline. Drives, layup up, and she's fouled.
Well, Ella can't believe it, but at the same time, why are you trying to contest it?
Right, let them go.
I mean, you've got a 7-point lead. You're a senior. You got to know the situation you're in.
Yeah, that was going to be a hard one to make. Leah can make it, but that's
the worst thing you could have done was stop the clock right there.
First shot up, off the back iron, no good.
Of course, now she makes me look like an idiot and looks like a hero if Leah misses both of these. And Ella likes to go back and listen to the games I call to see how much I give her heck, so I'm sure she'll
That's the first time tonight.
She'll get a laugh out of that one.
Next shot up. Dixon hits 1 of 2. She's got 12. 6-point game, 44 seconds left. Busby dribbling in and out of traffic.
It's just way too much dribbling for a press.
Wide open as Bonner down low off the glass and in.
That's the great thing. When you break a press, you'll get a lot of those.
Quickly the other way, Dixon drives, goes up, and Gabby Long got the worst of that one.
Well, I'm going to say it again, AJ. Just get out of the way. Yeah. Just ole.
That's her 4th. As Brown will come in for her. Dixon back to the line to shoot 2.
Of course, I'm going to be honest with you. 25 seconds and an 8-point lead. They're saying that was on the floor?
I don't think she got a shot off there. And now Wendy Scott's going to call her next to last timeout. Yeah, we'll just keep it here. Full timeout. Both sides with 1 timeout remaining.
I tell you, I'd have to see Will's replay, but I could have swore Dixon got a shot off in that. But either way, you got to look for a quick hitter if you're Lawrence County. And if you're Summertown here, I want the ball in Busby or Tess Long's hand.
Right. Great crowd on hand. Will's showing some of these crowd shots out here. And, man, this place is packed here tonight, Will. Clinton, it's absolutely packed.
Well, like I said, this is a game that needs to be played. I've never had it explained to me exactly. I think both sides blame each other on a lot of times why it didn't get played several times. But it doesn't matter who wins or loses. Look at the gate you're getting.
Yeah, this is awesome, and it's going to be packed.
Listen, now Summertown folks would not agree with me on this, but I said play it twice a year and split it and play them both here.
Split the gates.
Because, I mean, look how many, you can only get so many at Summertown. It's going to be packed, but,
I mean, I guess we can, like, charge for people to hang out with us up in the nest.
No. Listen, that thing got a weight limit to it. Me and Timmy Kinnick and Will all up there, we're about pushing capacity.
Especially if Timmy, that's,
that boy likes his cornbread.
Yeah, he does. Lloyd inside the Dixon. Dixon, tough shot, no, but she is fouled. We'll go to the line here to shoot 2. That's on Brown, her 4th.
I can tell you, I've been very, very impressed with Lena Brown. Coming off the bench, she got 6 big points, but she's got 4 fouls. She uses her fouls, but she does a great job defensively getting in position for rebounds. Kind of would have liked seeing her get out of the way after the second time that Dixon got the opportunity, but she pulls a big rebound there.
She's got 7 boards and gets it over to Busby. 15 seconds
Pick it up,
left.
Ella.
3 on 1, and she does exactly what you say right there. Pressure coming from Bryce. I don't think Lawrence County is going to try to foul here. 5 seconds left. Busby will
What a comeback.
Dribble it out. After 10 down in the first half, 6 going in the fourth, the Lady Eagles storm back for a 69-62 win to improve to 3-3 overall. The Lady Cats will drop to 4-3. What a good come-from-behind win for Summertown here tonight, Clint.
I tell you, you're going to be irritated if you're Coach Scott and the Lady Cats for the foul differential, especially in that fourth quarter, AJ.
Yeah.
But you also got to blame it on you just went dead cold offensively, especially that fourth quarter. Couldn't get anything to fall, and you had some really, really bad turnovers. If you're Summertown, yes, Coach Gene, I know him. He's going to say that was ugly and we've got to clean up a lot. But you could have been down 6 going into the fourth quarter and lost.
Right.
And you pulled out a big 7-point win, 13-point swing in the fourth quarter. So, AJ, since this is my first broadcast and I don't get to plug my own business enough, my Fields and Brown Barbershop players of the game for both squads. For Summertown, Miss Tess Long, what can you say? What she finished with, 23 big points, and Kay Bretanen for Lawrence County. Listen, those two, I don't think there's a question by anybody in this gym tonight. Those two were the best 2 players on the floor.
Absolutely. What a great job by both of those. And they'll meet up again in January. Looking forward to that. But we got the boys game here coming up next in 15 minutes on the X Sports Network.